Hello. Welcome to this latest episode of Hex Presents. I am your host, Lawrie Brewster. I am a horror filmmaker, and I am delighted I am, to introduce you to Whiteout, my very first feature film. Now, if you've followed my work, you'll know that I've directed films such as Lord of Tears, Unkindness of Ravens, and many others. But long before all of that, I produced a micro-budget film, if you can even call it that. It was made in collaboration with Sarah Daly, who runs Hex with me, and a guy called Dave. So that was like three of us, and we ended up traveling around the local town asking people from the streets to get involved with our film. And what did that film portray? Well, nothing short of, shall we say, a very ambitious idea, which was the, collapse of Western civilization in the face of ecological disaster, which leads us to Whiteout, a dystopian and apocalyptic film which imagines what would happen if winter never ended. And if you add to that a few pandemics as well, in the form of a possible natural or not so natural viral genetic disaster. Basically, Whiteout is a culmination of every paranoid idea about the collapse of civilization, all brought together in one film. And it was made for virtually nothing. And yet, if we had not made this feature film, Hex and all the horror films I've done afterwards, nothing would have happened. I would be still producing corporate videos. So Whiteout is a remarkable film. It opened the door for all of us. It's a film that also takes inspirations from the theories and ideas of the now deceased, unfortunately, journalist Michael C. Ruppert, who was a good friend of mine and someone who collaborated with me on the ideas on how we could show the civilizations of Western Europe and the United States collapsing in the face of ecological disaster. They took inspiration from his theories about peak oil, which was the idea that we were basically running out of resources and that we couldn't continue to spend what we do making things. This itself would become the subject of a remarkable documentary which featured at Sundance, which stars Michael C. Ruppert, and that film is called Collapse, which I absolutely recommend all of you check out. The filmmakers originally had intended to get Michael to be a guest, just talking about the drug trade with the CIA, because he was an investigative journalist who had some experience with that. But once they started talking to him, they were blown away by him. Not just by his ideas, but by his sheer magnetism, his personality. And so the whole film was changed to be just about him. And that documentary film largely comprises of just Michael C. Ruppert sitting in an aircraft hangar talking. And it's a chilling film. It got rave reviews. And it was so kind of him to help basically a random, no-named, micro-budget filmmaker from Scotland and to get involved. So we will always be so grateful to Michael. And he'll always have a special place in our hearts. And Whiteout and anything that you like about the film wouldn't have occurred had it not been for his input and for the voluntary participation from artists around the world. You see, Whiteout, it follows a narrative in which we have a character here in Scotland that was directed by us, but we also visit people from around the world who produce video diaries, I guess you could say a bit like Zoom, in which they are reporting on how they're dealing with the deteriorating situation as the world starts to collapse and come apart. It's a chilling and strange film, and I hope you enjoy it. So, without further ado, I present to you Whiteout.
hurricanes at the door. Constant interruptions will shake us no more. That's what our nuclear bunker underground is for. Outside the window, the world is wild, but curled up by the fire, the weather is always mild. Inside our four pillows, I feel just like a child. Sirens will serenade city streets. In our bunker, baby, we got all we need. If the planet splits in two, me and you stay complete.
Now, hey, check it out. I bet you guys have all noticed it's now July, and it's a little cold outside.
So I came across this website, had a really good time for me.
Who do we talk to? Who do we trust? Our local government? I don't think so.
And just like a lot of other people up and down the country, I lost my job for no good reason.
He's out still shoveling the drive.
So far, I think I'm the only person from South America, so I guess I should feel special.
My name is Holly. I'm currently an art student here in New York.
One of the Liberal candidates came out today and said that climate change doesn't exist.
The worst thing is there's this big aqueduct here. Basically, it's all the water coming into Dublin, and they're saying it's in really bad shape.
And now the government is forcing me to become a volunteer for the Department of Public Health.
I'm going to insert some footage I shot today, folks. I wanted to share this with you because I've been watching your videos. I feel like it's the only real information I'm getting. This is here in North Carolina, the southern part of the United States on the East Coast. And it's almost summer, and there's snow.
What we really need is people turning out in numbers at the rallies that we're holding here.
Hiya.
Take it you got there safe then?
Yeah, just about. Trip's fine. Easy enough.
Hi there, I've just got a couple of packages there for you.
Who are you?
I'm a working volunteer from the Royal Postal Service.
A volunteer?
Afraid so. Right, personal mail here for you. I've got some legal documents for this one. This is a package from the Public Health Department, and I just need you to sign for this, confirming that I've given you this today. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Have you had your eyes open at all lately? Have you been paying attention to what's going on? The American Mediterranean Oil Company is owned and operated by 7 of the wealthiest men in America. Our local government has been keeping us in the dark for I don't know how many years about I don't know how many things. Wanna know why? They've been keeping us in the dark about it.
Well, certain members of the government have become quite concerned that the winter that we are experiencing has lasted for quite a long time now. So basically, I have certain questions that you can answer in your own time, but don't take too long. Okay. Do either of you have any pre-existing health conditions?
Well, I had a hip operation about a year and a half ago.
Have either of you experienced any dizziness at all?
Yes, for me.
Have either of you experienced any nausea?
Sickness, no.
No nausea. Any ringing of the ears?
Nope.
No.
Just doorbells and telephones. There's certainly nothing to worry about in this household. Nothing whatsoever of interest here. The final section of my questionnaire is something for you to fill in. That's it just there. You can have a quick read of that if you wish. Keep it short and sweet.
Is your house centrally heated?
Yes.
Yes. Do you have extra blankets in case of service stoppages? And how long approximately do you expect your current supply of food to last? Well, I've been trying to buy extra every time we went up. I mean, what do you do in a pension? And would you describe current food prices as affordable, expensive or unaffordable?
Expensive.
Expensive. We just look for the bargains, see? When we go in, because we often get them at
How are you getting on with that form there?
Alright.
So done, simple.
Right, excellent. Ben, thank you. Thank you very much. Well, that, I would say, about concludes.
I paid attention during lectures, but what he was searching really caught my attention. He was reading articles about the lingering snows in the UK and articles revolving around climate change in general, and I was intrigued.
I'm really tired of the apathy and the indifference, and a man who stands for personal sovereignty, and this gives me an opportunity to exercise my human right to freedom of expression.
The more online searches I tried, the more information I kept discovering.
Now I have many questions about the government, the current climate, the recession.
Extreme climate changes to famine.
If you want to create a situation where you're bringing in a bill that you need to be passed, then you need to create a problem.
And so many conspiracies surrounding it all that I was even more confused than when I'd started looking.
Okay, employment status.
Jones, student, and I'm a heavy coordinator.
Do you have any pre-existing health conditions?
I'm asthmatic and
I've been diabetic for 16 years.
Have either of you experienced any of the following symptoms? Dizziness?
No,
I've had a few dizzy spells.
Have either of you experienced any nausea?
I was sick the other night, yeah.
I guess we know who the healthy one in the house is then, don't we? Just take a second to read over that.
I mean, why are you asking these questions? Like,
well, it's simply to gauge how people are doing with
find out we're having to budget a lot more.
Cam's not doing nothing to help anybody now.
I mean, we've been waiting for some repairs to get done to the house for, I mean, that's about 3 months we've been waiting for them to come and...
answered all my questions, so I really should carry on. I've got so many other people to see.
Everyone on the television is saying that everything is going to be alright.
We can't make it worse with irresponsible reporting and a hopelessness or a despair, you know, like people are pretty desperate.
But they always say that it never gets better.
The only way for us to give up what little civil liberties that we have left that the Patriot Act didn't completely crush is to give them up willingly. How are we going to give them up willingly? Well, I guess a situation is going to have to get so horrible and so terrible all at once that we are willing to give up anything, including our souls, just to get out of it.
wait until it finishes. How's Dad?
We have now entered a stage called REX 84. REX 84 is the FEMA mandate which allows him to go ahead and impose martial law in the time of crisis.
I just think that we sort of need more from this site, and from the way that you're presenting the picture, the way that we're all presenting the picture, because it's not as bad as all that.
And it's worse up north. I've got family up in New York and they're trying to get down here, and they have literally been on the road for 3 days.
If you remember your basic geography, when it's somewhere in the south hemisphere, it's winter in the north hemisphere. And our summer has spread for months.
Well, all very uneventful so far.
It's still really hot, although it should be raining. We really don't know what to do.
It seems that the government has created an entire front line of volunteers to take all the shit for things that they are supposed to be doing.
Hey, Sarah. John, why haven't you called? We really miss you.
Excuse me! I'm up here doing a survey.
Not going to take too long, is it?
Bear with me. I'm going to hazard a guess here and assume that you're not a student.
No.
Have you had any pre-existing health conditions at all?
Not really, no.
Okay,
Getting a bit old now, but that's about it.
So if you're not employed, what the hell is all this?
This started out as a job and now become a labour of love, mate.
Suppose it looks like a bit of a wreck at the moment, though.
This is a church, mate. This is God's place.
You're not one of those Bible bashers, are you? I mean, come on, that's a little bit pathetic in this day and age, isn't it?
I've got my beliefs, mate. You've got your beliefs. I'm standing here doing your stupid little survey.
Yes, this may be a stupid little survey, but at least I'm doing something.
This church is going to end up being a beautiful church again.
Oh, it looks it. It
Optimistic.
absolutely looks it.
But
sorry, were you about to say optimistic?
Yes.
How the fuck can you be optimistic? Are you completely isolated in here? Because I think you are.
No. I can see what's going out there.
Do you know what's going to be left? Devastation.
No.
That's it, okay? It's just going to be a huge field of shit.
No. What we're going to have is faith. Because people will come back and believe in something. Because you believe in nothing. So where's your motivation for doing the survey? What are you doing the survey for?
Money! If I don't, then I'm not going to have a fucking income, okay? I have no choice, okay? You have a choice, and you've chosen this.
No, I haven't got a choice.
Toiling. That's what you're doing, okay? Just like every other poor fucking soul out there, you're in here hiding away, toiling. I'd love to go back and see my family. If there's anybody up there, if there's a God up there, he's doing a fucking shit job. Do you understand that, okay? What the fuck's your answer to that? What the fuck is your answer to that?
Okay, let's agree to disagree. We can't be with the people we want to be with. We're just here right now.
There are such things as false flag events, and they have been going on for centuries. It's a very, very ancient technique.
Let's also take down an American icon all at once so the people will get back to us so we can go get our oil. Well, how's that been working for us lately? The price of gas, I kind of mentioned it a minute ago, is going through the roof. Oil almost doesn't exist. $15 a gallon? Man, what, 2 years ago it was like $3.25 and we were all complaining then.
Can you move your shoes, please?
If you insist.
Right then, can you sort yourself out? You're not going to ask me my age, are you?
Well, why don't we just take it as it comes and we'll see what we'll see. Date of birth, I don't suppose you'd care to share, would you?
15, 12,
What was that?
It's 50 off 50.
Are you employed?
As you can see, I'm retired.
Right, okay, so you are retired, that's fine.
A bit of mental arithmetic required there, John.
Have you experienced any dizziness at all?
Not so you'd notice.
Okay, so no. Nausea?
A bit, yes.
Do you have any difficulty concentrating?
Me?
Yes. This is something just for you to fill out in your own time, if you would be so kind.
Right.
I'll even offer you a pen to do it with.
Do you have extra blankets in case of service stoppages? Now, would you describe current food prices as affordable, expensive or unaffordable?
Simple options there.
Not really, John. Not when you're on a pension. You need to be selective. Okay? Are we done?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the last question. Yes,
Oh,
we
thank
are well and truly done.
I hope you don't think I'm being too inquisitive, but children?
I don't have a wife, and I don't have a child. I do have a girlfriend, and I do have a child, but it's not mine.
Oh. Is that a boy or a girl, John?
Boy.
A boy?
Boy.
Now, can I ask you a question? Would you like some Scotch broth?
Oh, go on then, why not? That doesn't smell half bad.
Well, it shouldn't. I made it myself. I'm a very practiced maker of soup. You know, this survey, I don't know, it just seems a bit odd to me asking about health and so on.
The government has to kind of engage how the civilian population's dealing with this long winter,
right.
so who's that?
That's my father. As a young man, as a young soldier.
My dad was a soldier, you know.
I assumed he was still alive.
Oh yes, he is. He is still alive. He is still alive. It's just,
I'm sorry, John, did I upset you?
No.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's
You're
me
fine.
and my big mouth.
It's really good. I wouldn't mind the recipe. So I suppose I better be getting away.
You're done then.
I'm sure I can find the time to come and visit again, especially after the broth. Okay, thanks.
So, I've picked up some work as a transcriptionist, you know, for doctors, local here in town. Barely pays for food with the way grocery prices are right now.
And then we got to the drinks aisle and there was no bottled water.
I hope you're prepared. You got your bottled water right here. You know, this thing is $5.
Glad I've got the breastfeeding option because I'd have to sell the house to keep the baby in formula and diapers otherwise.
I mean, I've been unemployed for the last couple of months.
So the news today is that my dad got fired.
My benefits have been slashed.
The grocery prices are becoming astronomical. A gallon of milk is $12.50 a gallon, and an ear of corn is going to cost you $5 for one.
I walked past the homeless guy who's pretty much always there. He's always been there. And he was talking about how, you know, it's the end of the world and we're all going to die and blah, blah, blah. And he's been saying that for like years. So I can't just walk past going, yeah, right, yeah, okay, buddy, whatever. And I looked and I realised that people were actually stopping and listening to him.
Is it still just priority mail going out? Right. Why has it gone up?
That's the price you pay.
Well, how the hell do you think people are going to pay that? That's a ridiculous price to pay for a loaf of bread.
No, that's the price you pay, mate.
Okay then. You keep your bread.
That's £6, mate.
Fine.
I think this is plotted. I think that some fat people in stupid suits who've decided that they are important and they are more important than the rest of us because they happen to be the top 1% who has all of the money, and what they need is to kill off most of us. And the ones that they don't bother killing off are going to be helpless by the time that their plans are done.
Come on. Great emergency number this is. Yes, hello, it's John Hansen here, up in Dysart. I've been making my rounds, Nancy McIntyre, 16 Howard Place, Wilma Gillespie, 22 High Street. What? Oh, for fuck's sake. This is a great fucking town, this, eh?
Something very bizarre happened to me earlier today, and I really think I should share.
I had a minor accident in the kitchen, which I'm not going to show you because it's disgusting.
We were talking, and I realized he was holding his left hand as though it really hurt.
We tried going to the hospital with my mom, but
once we reached the hospital, we noticed something very, very eerie.
It was closed. It was terribly crowded. There were a lot of people outside just waiting with worse injuries than mine.
It's like, you know, I want answers, but at the same time, I'm afraid to know the truth.
It must seem very peaceful to you, John, after living in London.
Actually, yeah, it does. I have to admit, I haven't been impressed with this town so far, but this particular spot, it seems really peaceful.
Have you heard from your parents?
I've made a few phone calls, yeah.
How are they?
My dad's getting worse.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So did anyone come out to see you?
To see me?
Yeah.
No, only yourself.
I would have thought somebody had come out. I made the call.
Call?
Let's start with the Saudi Arabian princes. These guys have now decided to stop shipping oil, natural gas. There's nothing coming our direction anymore. They're talking about rationing out the natural gas, and within a couple of weeks, we're actually looking at not having any.
Oh, hello.
I don't know if you remember me. I'm from Cook Street.
Yeah, I do. I didn't expect to see you again so soon, to be honest.
I didn't know who else to speak to yet.
What seems to be the problem?
Symptoms that Leon is experiencing, well, it's got a lot worse.
I honestly don't know what to say. I'm a bit at a loss for words, to be honest with you. I mean, to be honest with you, my job is simply to ask the questions.
What about the other people that you said were experiencing the symptoms? Are they fine? Have they got better or worse? Or have you heard anything?
I've not seen anybody else, and I haven't actually been in contact with that many people.
Is there anything? Have you done anything at all? But
It's the job of other people, but bye.
Because we only have power here about 2/3 of the time, hence the cold weather gear indoors.
We don't have buses or taxis or subway. And hang on.
I told you in a previous video that I've been doing medical transcription, trying to float bills.
I actually saw armed thugs hijacking a gasoline tanker.
Okay, this emergency number thing is a fucking farce.
They have stopped her medication. They have stopped her medication.
She got out of the car in the middle of the night and wandered in the snow.
I called that fucking number. Nobody came.
It's like some kind of super flu. And they're not really sure what it is.
Wait, Steve has his ear to the ground. And I've been hearing about this sickness.
I'm trying not to sound like a paranoid here. It's the cloud formations, okay? They're not... I know there are theories out there about chemtrails.
You know, wouldn't surprise me if chemtrails had dropped it off, but the point is that it's here.
I found these symptoms in someone who's become quite close to me.
I mean, the common flu can take down an elderly person or a child, no problem, but this is taken down like full-grown adults.
Once my friend Zach got here, he had a cold, and then my wife started sniffling too.
I have to wonder if there's someone like me down south in my home asking these questions of my mom.
So far, there haven't been too many fatalities. Maybe it's paranoia, but it makes me feel like we should be careful.
Right, package time. Right, listen mate. They've got a bit of backlog, so it's just this for now. You're not going to get any personal mail for a while.
What do you mean I'm not going to get any personal mail? Post office
Look,
doesn't
mate,
deliver
I've
personal
nothing
mail.
to give you, it's just that, alright? So just take it and shut up.
Well, do I have to sign for this?
No, fuck it.
Why? What's happened? What's going on? Hello?
Dublin is, as of now, completely out of water.
More and more, the water is fading. We can't seem to get access to water.
I woke up to the sound of smashed glass and a woman screaming.
You ain't gonna get me living in no town where all this crazy stuff might be taking place.
Some of the things that I've seen out there, places are becoming abandoned. People are disappearing in droves.
The National Guard troops are out there having to fight for it every day just to keep what's left of the food supply in the grocery store. Because a shipment of groceries actually costs more to deliver than the groceries are worth themselves now.
I think that's everything for today, at least. How much does that mean?
How much?
Yeah.
You got a ration book?
What are you talking about? I've got money. I can give you money. Currency. Do you understand this concept?
No,
yeah?
it's ration, man.
Well, why don't you go ahead and just pack this up for me and I'll give you some money for it. How's about that? I know
You give me
it's
a book.
ridiculously
Yeah,
expensive.
come on.
Excuse me, get out.
I'm encouraging you to step up and take some responsibility. Our protests, they're pretty useless now. I think we really got to pull together as communities now. Don't slip. I know people are desperate, but we have to use that desperation, not resort to crime. Basically, that's all I'm saying is there are communities of people pulling together. Be one of those people.
Hey, fuckwit!
You again.
Where's my mail?
Mate, there's no fucking mail, alright?
This situation's getting ridiculous, okay?
Mate, there's
I need
no
to get
fucking
my
mail, right? I'm sorry, but there's no mail.
Look,
okay?
I'm here to do a job.
I'm here to
and
do a job.
I
I can't
need
fucking
my
do
mail.
my job. Mate, the post office is fucking shut.
I can't do my job. Mate,
That's
it's fucking
ridiculous.
shut. How is it shut? That's ridiculous.
There's no fucking mail. I can't do my job. I don't get my benefits anymore. Do you think I wanted to do this? Do you think I volunteered for this shit?
I'm sorry.
You
You
can't
do your job.
You just
But
want to do
I
your
need to
job.
do mine.
You just want to do your job. I want to do my job. I can't do my job, right? Sorry. There's no mail.
Wait.
And it's just trying to keep my spirits up here because there are changes which just make you feel so hopeless. That there are things happening, and the only way I can think of is if we all came together, this entire town started to really wake up. Really wake up.
Oh, thank God you're here.
Hi.
I've been looking for you.
What's the problem, bro?
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. About this emergency number, I have a friend, and I've called the emergency number for her. Nobody comes, and I'm really, really worried about her. I don't know what to do.
It's not your job.
It is my fucking job! Don't you understand that? Nobody seems to fucking understand that! Okay, it's my job, it's my responsibility. The whole weight of this fucking town is on my shoulders! Nobody seems to understand that! Don't you understand that? This situation is all... I can't cope with it anymore!
John.
Just relax. Just relax.
I know what it's like to lose control. It happened to me. I lost one of my children, John. And I felt so sad. I came the other side of the world to hide. It didn't work. And here I am. It's the same with you and your friend. Now, she might get over it, she might not. You've done everything you can do.
It doesn't feel like I've done everything I can do.
I know.
I feel like I can do more.
You end up blaming yourself, and then one day what happened to me was I got faith. I know I'm never going to finish this church, John, but it gives me something, and it's like you. You're trying everything you can do to help your friend. You can't do more than that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's happened. I've been talking about this for I don't know how long, and if you've been listening to me, you've been getting yourself prepared.
I went out earlier and I tried to get food, and I actually got attacked. I kicked and I punched and I did whatever I could, and I just got away.
Feeding your family is very important because if you don't, starvation can set in quickly and people... What? Apparently we're receiving an emergency message. Is this real?
Yeah.
As of when?
Like an hour ago.
Alright, well, as of an hour ago, apparently the military has started to leave the city. On their way out, they've now begun to blockade every major highway and freeway. We are stuck. There's no way we're getting out, man.
They basically said that they managed to get Mum to a hospital. Well, it's not really a hospital, it's kind of a temporary army base.
Hi, Mom. Hello?
There's one news channel and there's one channel which shows sitcoms for a few hours a day. The entire town hall was guarded by military police. The old gymnasium is being used to shelter a number of people, but we ended up getting arrested. Okay, which turned out to be a fucking blessing because for 2 days, 2 nights, we were given hot meals and it was warm.
Excuse me, but I was wondering if you'd help me.
I'm sorry, what's the problem?
What's happened is my son's went missing, and then I've got everybody here, and the only person I could think to come to is you.
Well, that's nice and everything, but...
Fuck you, hell fucker, eh?
Hey, Jiggy, hey, can't do that. Try and get the guy's help here.
Yeah. Come on, eh? Are we supposed to just didn't look at me like that, man? I mean, come on! What position are you? Get paid?
Come on, I'm begging you, mate. Come on, please help me. I mean, you'd be still feeling the same way if it happened to your son.
It's your job, man!
Can't help us, man.
Come on, we're asking you.
The best I can do is help you look for him. I guess I can do that.
was no surprise. Ruppert now, they were sworn out round the few remaining scraps. Lanterns monster out of hunger, hide the children, burn the mass.
Hi, it's Ben here from Melbourne. We're hoping to use this website to find out any more information that we can about any treatments that anyone knows about. We think it's a virus. We think it first turned up here during the floods. Look, we don't have anyone in our particular group with any medical expertise. There are a few members of us that have been affected by the virus, including my own daughter. We know that it's the symptoms are headache, fever, blurred vision and irritated eyes. I don't know, we don't know anything more really about it, but we would like to see if there's anybody else with any more information.
John, here. Thank you. Listen to me. Sorry when I speak. Listen now, listen. The wee boy, Jimmy. Look after Jimmy. Look after him. Your family, John, are more important than me. I'm an old woman. Just give me something to help me to breathe. Please?
I'm gonna get someone who can help, okay? I'll be back, I won't be long.
Go.
Whoa, look, I've got to get in that building, okay? You can't stop me. Put your fucking hands on me, okay? I've got to get in that building.
Go speak to the sergeant.
Yeah. Please, I have to get up there. You've got to let me past. I've got to get up there.
No, you can't get in. It's out of bounds, sorry. You can't get up there.
What do you mean I can't get up there? There's somebody out there that needs my help. Please, I've got to get up the fucking stairs now,
I don't
please!
know how you got this far here, but go.
I got this far because that bullshit police officer over there was nothing. You're nothing.
Calm down.
No, don't calm me down, okay?
Now
don't
get
calm
away.
Me down. You calm down.
Wait.
Move out the way
Get away.
and let me go. Please.
Here, this is not the way to go about it, okay? Now beat it. Get.
Please just let me get up there.
Don't play the crying act with me. Whoever is up there is in good hands, okay?
Please, they're not in good hands. Look, is there anybody else in charge that I can speak to? Do you have a boss? Just, if you do,
It's not going to make any difference.
Let's see if it makes a difference, okay? Let's see if it makes a difference, please.
I'll go and get the detective, but he's only going to say the same as me.
Thank you. Oh, come on. Can I talk to you? Can you help me?
Oh yeah, okay. What's the problem? What's the problem? Tell me.
There is a woman up there who is in a very bad way, okay? And she needs my help. Don't know who the hell you've got working for you, okay? But they're incompetent.
We've got everything under control, so you don't need to worry. But at the moment...
This is bullshit, okay? Let me get upstairs. I need to get up those fucking stairs and take care of this woman, okay?
No.
Please.
See this man here?
Oh yeah, I've seen that man.
He's doing his job, and that person is under good care. So now, listen.
I'm doing my job, okay? I'm doing what I have to do, okay? Now let me up these fucking stairs!
As I said, do one. Fuck off!
You motherfucker. Come on, let me in. You've got to fucking let me in. I have to help.
When they come knocking on my door, if I'm not sick, I ain't going with them. Because I've been hearing stories that they're taking people who aren't even sick.
This is just gotten out of friggin' hand. I've got to find a gun. I need a gun.
I mean, I don't like guns, and I believe my country should have guns. It's one of the things that's part of our Constitution, and I don't want one, but I need one.
Even if the cops do show up, you'll be lucky if the cops that show up don't rob you.
It feels like right now we're just being purged.
You alright?
No. Feel shite. So.
Oh, yeah.
You're in. Great, I'm so glad I've caught you. I just need to ask you a few more questions, if that's okay. What the hell's happened to you? Look, I've been doing a little bit of poking around myself just to try and see if I can find out what the hell is going on.
Oh, thank God somebody is.
Is there more people with the same symptoms as me?
There's
what?
a lot more people with the exact same symptoms. There's an emergency number that I have to call whenever somebody gives me answers to these symptoms, and I don't know for the fucking life of me what it is.
So what was supposed to do there? Who was supposed to speak to about it?
I don't know. That's just it. Someone who I've gotten to know really well had these same symptoms, just like you, and she got taken away by a couple of coppers.
So have you phoned this number saying that Leon's?
Yeah.
Am I going to expect the police to come and take Leon away, or what do we expect here?
But because you phoned this fucking number,
look,
they're going to come through my door and take me away.
Look, come on, look, I'm trying to help here, okay?
Who's
I want to
gonna
be part of the
look after
solution here, okay? I don't know what the hell's going on.
No, because you phoned the fucking number. Oh,
Look.
man.
I think you should just leave. I think it's time for us to go.
Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Look, I'm really sorry, okay? I am trying to help you, really I am.
Because of you. So because of you.
If you find anything out, then I'll be glad to listen, but if it's going to bring any trouble, I don't I'd rather not know why.
And since my family lives outside the city limits, I gladly came home. But I wasn't really prepared for what I was coming home to.
We're running out of food. My brother left. He's not back yet.
My father left.
We're bored. We're tired.
Just got off the phone again with Dr. Stenson's office. They're not answering. They're not returning calls.
It's not safe. I don't even see cops on the street anymore.
At this rate, I'm gonna have to have the baby at home in the bathtub.
Apparently he fell into his old drinking habits.
With the power pretty much gone, a lot of our food supplies have spoiled.
I don't have any food left. So I'm gonna have to wait until they start handing out the rations.
As prepared as my amazing husband is, I really don't think he quite expected this to be the direction that apocalypse took us.
My mom is heartbroken. She's so sick.
People are starting to disappear.
The National Guard were supposed to show up and ride to the rescue, but David could tell by the convoy size that they weren't here to stay.
There are people prowling around at night. I think the only reason so far I'm okay is that my unit looks empty.
He thinks they were just there for show, to stave off mass panic. That's about all they pulled out.
Oh God, I just heard a gunshot.
He says that Washington are running around like a chicken with its head cut off, that they're preparing for lockdown mode, like they're gonna go underground and wait this out. And my question is, what about the rest of us that are up here and don't have that option?
Police took my friend away today. They took her away from me. I don't know where she is. I tried to help her.
People are forming raiding parties. They're breaking into each other's homes, starting fistfights over canned vegetables. They're shooting each other in line at the gas station.
I think we're running out of ourselves.
Ah, Sarah, finally.
The lungs. I've seen people coughing blood.
If you're around somebody who's sick, make sure you're wearing your breath mask, make sure you got the hand sanitizer going on. They've now locked off entire parts of downtown Portland right around the hospital. You're not even allowed to go within 2 to 3 blocks of them. I can step outside and there's 6 doors right on my row that have quarantine tape over them. Quarantined off?
The population is being culled.
You deserve to die!
No.
It's your fault. I didn't want to do this. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do it. You don't want to. Shut up!
interesting little piece of news I wanted to give you before my generator runs out. The military left. And I know you might think that's a good idea. They were retreating. They were running from what the town has become. There are scavengers. There are people who have decided to give up on being a human being and just will take and kill and rape and steal whatever they can get their hands on. This website's called The Trojan Horse, and you know, that maneuver has been used a lot lately. Scavengers coming in, starving, freezing, I need help, and then in the middle of the night they come in and kill everybody. Way down in the city, it's a war zone. I still have my gun. You never know when you're going to have to protect your family, because that's what I have left is my family.
Oh, Sarah.
A few people here that are currently not too well. They really do not seem like they are functioning.
I don't know if you've got family that's sick, but pray for them. We don't know if there's a cure coming.
Oh, what's happened?
He's in the bathroom, but I think he's going to die.
It got a lot worse fast. My wife is getting very sick.
I'm not sick yet. A lot of people are.
I thought everyone should know. My mom died last week.
I think I told you that I was looking after my friend Sinead for the last couple of days.
And I have medical journals here, and I took classes, and I have equipment here, and I have her running on a double IV drip. One of them is fluids, the other one is painkiller. At least I can make the time that she has not so horrible.
There was nothing I could do, and I thought she just had the flu.
There was no way to get her to a hospital. She was throwing up quite badly, so she was very dehydrated.
I haven't told Jack, my son, because he's starting to get the sniffles and he's starting to get sick, and he's worried because I don't want to be like Mommy.
Now I think I have it. Whatever it was is affecting all of us.
This morning I went over to look after her. I found her dead in her apartment.
I have to save the generator as long as I can for my wife, and dear God, hopefully not Jack, but it's possible.
It's bad. It's really bad.
Maybe there's someone who has this cure. Hey, check this out. I have an answer. Man, let me know.
The sight, all of you, it's become my only link to the outside world.
I was raised with that, a man takes care of his family. And a man, no matter what the situation, a man can handle it, man can do it, man. A man's a man, and he does not break, he does not falter, he doesn't ask for help. Help.
I just had to come check on you and see if you were okay.
I'm okay.
Okay, what's wrong with you?
No, I'm okay.
What's happened? What's
No.
wrong?
Oh, they came at the church last night. But they didn't get him. Don't worry.
Right, come on, let's get you settled. Let's find your seat. Come on.
I'm okay.
It's a war zone out there. Okay, everything's gone from bad to worse. It's all gone to shit. Okay, we have to go. We have to get out of here. Okay, it's time for me to go, and I want you to come with me. Okay, you have to come with me.
John, listen. I'm not going. You go and see your family.
There's no reason for you not to come with me.
John, this is my family, my church. This is my place.
There's nothing left for
John,
you here.
John,
you need to come with me.
John, go to your family. Leave me. I'm okay. I'm okay, John. I'll be here when you come back. I promise. John, your family's really important. Go and see your partner. Go. They're really important. They're really, really important, friend. Just go. I'll be okay. I got my church. And I'll get it finished. So when you come back, it'll all be finished, okay? I'm okay. Okay, pal. I'll see you soon. Love you. Go to your family. John.
I can't envision the world being righted again.
Months ago, I spoke about theories and possibilities. I never believed that this would actually come to pass.
I used to secretly like the idea of a grand someone, something. I don't know if I thought that was God or what.
And I've witnessed my mother and my father and my grandmother dying.
I liked the idea that things were out of my control, that someone else would take care of it all.
And what is left of me now is a hardened, empty, numb piece of flesh.
Now I don't want to believe anything.
Yes! Shit!
yourselves inside of your homes. We cannot trust our own soldiers. They have turned against us.
What have I done? Shut up. Fuck yourself. Fuck you. Shut the fuck up, okay?
Barry, do you know what that is? It's a copper's hat. Don't see any coppers around here, do you? Do you? The fucking you! Ask the question, you see any fucking cop! I don't know anything! You don't see any fucking cop! Do you know what that means? You see all these guys around here? They're fucking pissed off. And you fucking answer to them. And you answer to me. Me! Just fucking tell them! I don't fucking know anything!
Click his bag, do you?
Aye, fucking check his bag. Diggy! What have we got? Chelsea! You bastard! That's Deborah! That's fucking Deborah! Tell me! I don't know anything! Tell me. I don't know anything. I don't fucking know anything! Diggy, fucking calm down, man. You're gonna fucking kill him before we know anything! What's the fucking service you've been doing, eh? Well, go on then. Let me see you do your fucking job! Do you want him? Do it! Surname? Answer him!
McDonald, Chris McDonald.
Come on, keep going!
Dizziness, nausea, vomiting, any of that. Do you have any of that? No!
Come on!
That's it, that's all that's on the fucking survey, that's it.
That's cause never ready to go! Eh?
Yes! Yes, that's...
No! No! There's gotta be fucking more than that!
There isn't any more, that's it.
There's gotta be more than that!
There isn't any more, that's it!
There must be questions, was that?
No, there isn't any more, that was
Tell me the fucking truth! Tell me the truth!
There's no more. Those were all the questions that I was told to ask. That's it. There's nothing more.
Where we go? Which way we go?
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. I'll let you go when I tell you you're going.
Look, this guy needs
I might not let you go.
This guy needs a doctor, okay? He's injured.
Yes, he fucking needs a doctor, but who says I'm going to give him a fucking doctor? I don't give a fuck if he dies. Whoever else has fucking died. You fuck all with me, you fuck all with them, you don't know anything to anybody!
All I was meant to do was ask the questions, phone the number. That was it. I don't know where these people have been taken away to.
I think we're just going to have to work out a way of getting you to tell me, because I don't believe you. Pal, you're dying. Maybe I'll just speed up that process.
What? No. What is that? What the fuck's that supposed to mean?
That'll make you fucking talk.
Where we go? Where's where we go? Where we go? Aren't you guys gonna do anything? No. This is fucking madness. Come on. Aren't you gonna do anything? No. No.
Dougie, don't.
No. No.
Look at me. Look. Fuck him. He's deep. Still got him. Come on. Come on, get up!
No, please don't do it. Look, I can give you the address of where I sent all the mail. I know after.
And what else are you gonna do? You're gonna take us there?
Yes, yeah, I'll take you there. I can Take us! Yes, please just don't.
Are you gonna find my girl?
Please just don't.
Are you gonna find my girl?
Yes, I'll take you there. I'll take you there. Please just don't fucking hurt me, please.
Cover all your windows. Turn out all your lights. Don't light candles at night. There are roving packs of scavengers out there.
If anyone out there knows of somewhere safe we could all fortify up, please reach out.
In this time of crisis, we're about to see what's really in the human soul.
I'm the face of the system that's letting them down.
Riots going on in every city across America.
How did we get to this? How did we get to this point? How did we let this happen? How the fuck?
They are shooting anybody who approaches a roadblock. Do not approach a roadblock.
I have to try and get to them. I have to lay low for now, but I have to try and get to them. I have to try and get to them. I hope all you lot out there are okay.
A little girl died last night. Her little body, it just couldn't, and she couldn't survive.
This is gonna be our last video for a while, and we're gonna leave and try to find a more secure location.
And there are a lot of people that are suffering a lot more than us, and it's really important that we pull together at a time like this. It's really important that we look after each other.
And we're not willing to risk just sitting here waiting to die.
That we don't lose hope, that we survive.
For those of you out there waiting for a rescue, we're on our way.
And if you've got children, then tell them that you love them. And hold on to them and look after them and keep them safe.
This is probably the last time I'm going to be talking to you folks for a while. Is the stuff ready?
Everything's ready to go, man. I've never seen anything like this ever.
Get out of wherever you're at. It's not safe anymore.
There's something outside. It's never gonna end. It's never gonna stop. The scavenger showed up today. He came in the house. I had to stop him. Jack's so sick. Jack's so sick, and we had to save the food that we had left. If I didn't give him the food that we had left, he was gonna kill him. My wife is dead. And Jack is so sick. He's so sick. If there's anyone left, come get me. Come get me.
I'm recording this in the hopes that the internet comes back at some point. I don't know if it will. I've been in here for about 3 days now, trying to hide from whatever's out there. Whatever it is. I have to do something. And all of you have to do something. I've got to get back to the people who need me. So have you. Take care of the people who need you. Go to the people who need you.
I had such dreams. I wanted to travel. I wanted to go somewhere. And with all this time of doing nothing, I've been thinking a lot, and I've been wondering, we deserve this. Maybe we do. Maybe this is the way Mother Nature is paying back everything we've done to this planet. Or maybe it's somebody else paying back. Or maybe it's just a chain of events, things that were supposed to happen. And I was wondering, when future civilizations study us, what will they think of us? What will their conclusions say about us, their past? And whether it will be a good thing or a bad thing, and will they be ashamed or proud? But then I realized that whatever they conclude, we won't know. So what's the point in all this thinking? There will be nothing but leftovers, and there will be nothing left of us. Goodbye.
Did you know that it was winter from the song the robin sang? Will it go out with a whimper? Will it go out with a bang? Little songbird sang a wrong word. I see branches telling lies. Silver screams Lanterns monster out of hunger, hide the children, burn the maps. Did you know that it was winter? From the song the robin sang, will it go out with a whimper? Will it go out with a bang?
So I hope you enjoyed our latest film here at Hex Presents. Please be sure to like, share and subscribe so you don't miss any of our future horror content. And also, a big thank you to all of our Patreon supporters. So, until we meet again, farewell.